Okay, I dare you to listen to Kamala Harris' words in the following 10 seconds, and let's see if you can make some sense out of this. I bet you would not.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
Okay, you know that Kamala Harris is going to be in lots of interviews in this week, and 60 Minutes is going to be one of them, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts about this teaser published by 60 Minutes today. 60 Minutes is effectively trolling Kamala Harris. They picked the worst possible soundbite to tease the interview, and I'm going to go step by step, first with body language and then with what she's saying to, well, prove that she is not saying anything at all. It's like a circular statement. Let's start with the beginning. What is the question?
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening. Listening to whom? Well, to the Biden-Harris administration. Just a reminder, as so many of you say, oh, but Kamala Harris cannot do any of that. She's the VP. It's Biden the one who should be talking about that. But no, she's been asked, and you know that Biden said that she had all the power that he had and then some. But she starts her answer like this.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done.
The work that we have done. She starts talking about an action that the Biden-Harris administration has done, right? Okay.
Has resulted in a number of movements in.
Okay, movements
in
of
that region by Israel.
Movements in that region by Israel. The Biden-Harris administration has this action, okay, and that has a reaction in movements by Israel. But at the same time, she says that the movements by Israel are caused by what?
Movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
So the movements, after all those words, were caused by, in part, of our advocacy. So yes, well, I bought an ice cream and I ate the ice cream because I bought the ice cream. She starts talking about the Biden-Harris administration having an action, Israel having a reaction, and that reaction somehow is tied to the Biden-Harris initial action. It's a circular argument that has absolutely no substance whatsoever. And a couple of things that I was actually worried about in terms of words is that she says movements, which is quite a vague word. And the other vague word that she used is many things. It is as vague as it gets. And especially when she's going to talk about, those details about Israel's movements, I think the most telling body language clue is that double shoulder shrug, like I have nothing to do with it.
Region by Israel that were.
Double shoulder shrug and turning your face away. That is not my fault. I had called in sick that day.
Very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
Many things. And, well, it was especially damning that pause that she made at the beginning.
Listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted.
I wouldn't mind if she made a longer pause, if she could organize her ideas in her mind before answering. That's something that that is quite valid. You just cannot give an answer like that. And I can imagine Kamala fans saying, oh, she cannot reveal all the details of this top secret operations and all this red tape that has to be kept under wraps for the security and safety of the United States. Yeah, but you can say a lot of things, and you can describe what is the plan here, because there's the Middle East is heating up very quickly, very, very quickly, and well, many people want an answer about it. And no, the circular argument with the absolutely all over the place body language doesn't help. It is not reassuring. And you might say, okay, but she's the VP again. She's running for president. And what is going to happen if the world has seen for 4 years a weak president who seems to not be there at all, e.g. Biden, and now they're going to have Kamala Harris, who cannot even improvise for 10 seconds at her own rally. That's a video that I made yesterday that, well, many people are watching and realizing that she cannot improvise for 10 seconds at a rally. How would you be able to deal with a hostile world leader, a leader of another country who is hostile in a face-to-face meeting? That will go absolutely wrong. They will smell the fear, or smell that Kamala doesn't know where she's standing. She doesn't know how to speak, and much less to act. And we have seen that result as the borders are an affair, a thing that was handed to her by Biden on March 2021, and we already know how it went. But this is the problem. This is the problem. She cannot even organize her thoughts, and has these circular arguments with that body language that is so not reassuring.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel.
And you see that when she says the word movements, her voice trembles. It is not reassuring. Listen to the word movements, how her voice shakes.
In a number of movements in...
It shakes. Movements. Like she's afraid. That's not how a world leader it's allowed to speak, much less who pretends to be the president of the United States. Is something that is just baffling to me. But again, I will be analyzing that 60 Minutes interview in full. But if they use this as teaser, well, that already tells me that 60 Minutes is trolling, literally trolling Kamala Harris. But I would like to know, what do you think about this in the comments? Remember to download my free 100 body language tips in the description of this video. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy. Much love and bliss.